Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and you know I'm gonna keep that in. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Knight vs. Giant, the Broken Excalibur. It is an action roguelite. I'm gonna delete this because I didn't even start it, and I guess we're just gonna dive right in because whatever. Today is a day for tripping over my tongue and trying to fight things maybe if I can. It's been a very good Next Fest for... I originally thought this was a Metroidvania, actually, but it's been a very good Next Fest for Metroidvanias and roguelikes, just across the board. And I'm really excited to see where they go. X for primary attack. Okay, stay away from those a little bit. So the one downside is I can't attack while I move, which isn't necessarily that big of a deal, but... Is there something here? No. There's a blue circle in the middle of the map, and I'm not quite sure what it means. Well, that's how I dodge. Oh, I can dodge across little cliff things. Well, it works. What about here? More mushrooms? Okay, there's a bunch of these dudes. Dang. Oh. Now, did that heal me a smidge? Actually, can I even take damage here? I know I was playing another action roguelike recently, and you straight up could die in the tutorial, and it was just like, oh, that's problematic. It's fine. Let's see. Approach the round table. Oh, receive a blessing. Hey, here we go. Increase attack damage. Increase cleave, probably width. Slash width. Plus 20% on Bedivere sword. Oh, and different weapons have different bonuses. So do I want to do 20 extra damage or a bigger swing? I'm gonna go for the damage. The bigger swing seems like it would be neat. But at the same time, I don't know how much damage I do. Oh boy, Giant of Mont Saint Michael. Well, like I said, visuals on this are solid. I'm not sold on the extra damage. Oh baby, ow. I tried. I should have gone for the movement speed. Okay, that's cool. And I'm dead. I don't think I was supposed to beat that, to be honest. At least not as I was. Whew, glad I made it. I'm Merlin, the wizard. You must not be remembering. You must not wait, what? You must be not remembering anything and have a lot of questions in your head right now. This is... Okay, I'm gonna just skip all the dialogue because it is very much machine translated in the worst kind of way. I mean, maybe it's not that bad, but I just don't want to English right now. They're gone now. You can ask for blessing statues. Cool. So what do we have? Lancelot. Oh. Bedivere, greatsword. Let's try it. That's big. That's like problem big. Oops. Managed to get 2 sword blessings. You're ready to go. Wait. Okay. Wait, I have 2 sword blessings. Oh. Oh. Okay. So we have the throwing blade, which is a ranged attack. There's more coming. Okay. I really wish I didn't have any cooldowns here. Hello? Hello, maiden? Yeah, so I just can use it. Oh good, I can just switch to check. So that gives me a spin. What does this give me? That gives me a lightning. So I think we started with the balance sword, yeah? Interesting. Well, I'm thinking... Let's go with these 2. That seems like a decent combo. At least for now. And onwards! Love to hear your English, but I feel like it would be insensitive. Kind of. I mean, realistically, it always amuses me when I see it from both perspectives, just because it's kind of that, like, really innocent level of mistake. Revert. I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to turn the sound effects down. And probably some of the voiceover. Let's try like a little bit more than that. There we go. That should do. But so, I love the idea of it, but I realize that you're effectively making fun of somebody's accent to some degree. And so I'm leery of doing so. Even though, like, it's kind of harmless fun, it's still punching down in a way, and it's something I'm leery of doing myself. I'll do it sometimes if it's just excessively ridiculous. Spawn a poison puddle when dodging. Oh, there's a Percival sword. We haven't gotten that one yet. And lightning strike will stun the enemy for 2 seconds. So it looks like this is very much inspired by Hades in a good way. Because I love the power-up system, especially if it keys into certain builds. Okay. So there's the poison. I just have to... Now, unfortunately, the poison isn't particularly amazing. I'm also digging all of these buff shrines all over the place, because it looks like I can potentially get a build that goes absolutely nutty. Bonus damage on next attack after killing an enemy. Extra damage on the Lancelot sword. Lightning strike will stun enemies or throw 2 daggers behind. Additional dagger, 10% less damage. Let's go for the sneaky dagger. I don't even know how that factors in. Oh, that's how that factors in. So they do less damage, but worth? Worth. English is also a terrible language, though. I say this is a native English speaker. Oh, that's very true. It's weird. Like, I like it. I've tried learning some other languages over the years. And, like, fundamentally, I do enjoy English as, like, a primary language. I find it quite comfortable compared to others. I think a lot of that is just, once again, personal preference and just the fact that that's what I grew up with, so it's what I'm used to it. I've heard from other people that there's, like, a weird aspect to English that makes it kind of easier to speak. But I think it's just mostly prevalence and experience. You know, it's just everywhere. It is a very poetic language. The other thing I would say is the lack of gendered verbiage is actually quite nice. 2 additional daggers forward. I mean, yeah, I've got it. More daggers. That was one part I didn't enjoy about learning Spanish, was always trying to keep the, you know, la or el or anything like that kind of mixed together. That threw me off constantly. It felt archaic. You can restructure most of the sentences and still retain the meaning. It is true, and it's actually one of the reasons why machine translation into English still works quite well. It's because when it boils down to it, we can still get the gist. Like, I read a lot of machine translated Japanese novels, and you definitely can tell. Or, you can definitely tell that it was machine translated, but it's not a problem. There we go. What is that gem? I have no idea. I'm really digging these extra things, though. Oh, you know what? It's extra health, isn't it? Okay, dagger will explode after it hits an enemy. Dagger bounce... Oh, God. Do I want explodes or do I want ricochet? I don't know. Do we want boom or ricochet? I'm gonna go for the ricochet. I don't know if the boom is quite as useful. Just because enemies don't end up clumped that much? Maybe? I don't know if those barrels have anything in them. Okay. Really... Okay. Oh, perfect. You can teleport between. Where am I going? Ah, I'm going here. That's a nice change of pace. So, definitely some major Hades inspirations with the power-up system. But a little bit more Gungeon in terms of the world design. Or Isaac or something. Really, it's just being able to explore a level freely and then teleport around. Character portraits are actually pretty nice too. A blessing can be a curse, like a fire blazing, a fire that can burn, yet give warmth and light. Under a dancing moon or a laughing sun, it can bless or curse. With great sacrifice comes great power. If you choose to accept this sign, you will not only be granted great power, but also great misfortune. Sure. Last night, more damage, doubled. Oh boy. That is a bad place to be. Got something that might interest you. So I can buy, I've got 8. I can buy nothing. Get a random blessing. I mean, those would be nice if I wasn't egregiously poor, but that's fine. Okay. Before any enemy spawns, my eye got itchy. Hi, this looks like a boss fight. Whoops. Now, I don't know if the poison... There we go. Well, this looks like Old Man Mushboom. Oop. Ow. Well, he dead. Now, is that the boss? I have no idea. The double damage is definitely a bit of a doozy, but probably still fine. Okay. Active, critical, or active again. Burst damage nearby area. Okay, let's go with the devastating outburst. Just give me a boost to the lightning move. Alright, and where am I going? Oh, yeah, I guess that was just kind of a mid-boss. Or a thing. I don't know. No, that was... I think that was the boss. Okay, so here's the question. Nope, that's not it. There was... Those are the shopkeepers. There was like... Oh, there was. I see it. Oh, it did give me a new move. You're right. Okay, we want to go back up to this one. Grab that. Yeah, it was just a chunk. Keep pressing the wrong button to teleport. I do have 18 now, but I don't think that's enough for the shop, so let's just begone. Let's see. As a non-native English speaker, I'd like to extend my commendation for a grasp on the language. Oh, I see. But you're teaching your kids French too. I wish the US did better language immersion. I think it would be quite interesting. Though, I think it should only be for kids that want to learn another language. It was mandatory where I went to school, and that was not actually that great. That it would have been so much nicer if, oh wow. The bouncing knives are absurd. I kind of wish I had given them the explosion too, but maybe I can get both. Oh boy, there's a lot of these guys now. Ow. Gotta watch out for my damage. Though, honestly, I'm doing a very good job of just shredding through these guys. That whole double damage thing is a little bit of a risk, but very strong. Increase the knive's range. Increase attack after roll. Chance to hit twice. I gotta go for the long range. And no, it doesn't look like it's a consumable spell. Other thing, the... Oops. The sound effects are still pretty damn loud. I don't like repetitive sounds. It's never been great. In Germany, people can decide not to learn English, which makes no sense for a profession nowadays. Yeah, language... That is the one downside to... I don't want to say American dominance, market dominance, that it's just like, well, English is just the one other language that you probably learn. As an English speaker, you kind of can just get away with not. Remember going to Budapest, oops. And we were trying to find somebody that could speak English, and it was actually quite unusual, because up until that point, we've been able to find people that could at least vaguely communicate with us. And in that situation, there was no one that could, which is unfortunate. We eventually found a person in a money-changing kiosk that was able to help us, which was quite nice, because otherwise we had no idea where we were going. So extra critical damage, chance to insta-kill, bonus damage on undamaged foes. Bonus 20 damage on an undamaged enemy. I'm gonna go with the bonus crit strike. I'll have to increase my crit chance, if I can. Okay, delete the bees. Ooh. And yeah, plenty of HP for me. It's quite nice. Just ow. Or, no, it didn't hurt me. Or maybe I picked up a health. I'm not quite sure. Boy, these bouncing knives are busted. Ow, why did I open myself up to that? I really gotta be a little bit more careful. Oh, those bees do not have a maximum range. Okay. Avoid that for a hot second. And yeah, got plenty of range, got an okay amount of health. What do we grab next? Dagger will explode. Increase attack speed? It's tempting, but I want to go for the explosion. We just want to have a big, explodey, bouncing knives. Hi. At last, a worthy sword to forge. Lead me to the flaming forge of life. I will speak with my anvils, hammers and tongs to bring breath to your sword and armor. What? What? Oh, probably a meta progression character. You gotta unlock him to be able to upgrade your weapon between runs, maybe. What you buying, stranger? So I could get a vitality booster, which does increase my max HP by 4, which is tempting. But I'm gonna grab a random blessing. Bonus damage to undamaged foes. I'll take it. And then if I can get just a little bit more juice, we'll go for the... bonus. Though it looks like I'm fighting the Giant of St. Michael again. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I've definitely done some damage to him. Damn. Shit, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't like that one move. Okay. My bet is, or best bet is, to some degree, whoop, 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 die. Damn. Yeah, the whole double damage thing, but also take double damage is kind of a risk. I should have gone for the max health instead, but alas, I did not know I'd be going into a boss fight immediately. Thank you for rescuing me. Well, what does he do? I have some coins. Maybe I can meta progression. Upgrade your armor for coins? Yes. Upgrade finished. Upgrade your armor further. Nope. Okay, so there's meta progression here. Well, it's interesting. What the hell are these things? I have no idea. Hello? Yeah, it looks like a number of these we just don't have access to. Which is a bit of a shame. I don't... See, the thing is I really like the throwing swords. Because if I do this... Like, it's a big sweep, but I'm gonna get clobbered for it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's go double big man. Let's do a double big man run and just see what happens. What is Shell eating? Chips and salsa? Chips and salsa. She came in here to watch TV and eat a snack, and... Boy, it is making me hungry. Okay, big sword has major benefits. I just gotta increase the range on that. Also, it attacks, like, glacially slow. Lethal blow, guaranteed critical. Every 15 hits. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I want to just go for the boost? Guaranteed crit. Let's go for the guaranteed crit, even though it's not that helpful on me. I'd like to get the Percival Blade, because it seems like it might be a quick hitter. But, alas. Boop. And credit where credit is due. That does a ton of damage. Increase attack speed. Let's see. Sure. Because any amount of attack speed makes this thing considerably better. Also, these actually have some money on them. Not much, but they do. Okay. Oh yeah, there's still stuff back here. I keep hitting dead ends and I'm like, well... Oh yeah, there's all sorts of things. Whoops. Yeah, break every barrel. Turns out it's actually quite worthwhile. Okay. Let's go up here. Boop. I'll give credit. Like, pretty solid. I'm just not big on the combo. Like, I stun lock enemies, and that's kind of its main saving grace. But it means I'm gonna have just the worst time against the boss. If I get movement speed, I'll go for it. Poison enemies become slowed? Nah. We need the movement speed so I can actually get out of the way. Oh yeah, we haven't run into the Tristan sword either. Grab all of these. Is this all just... Yeah, that's just the meta currency. It does feel like the meta progression isn't too bad. Just bonus health. It definitely feels like you're going to be able to grind your way to victory eventually. Now, I deserve that, I guess. There we go. Okay. And those can hit through that. Okay, no bee. No bees! Wait for a second. Just keep punting bees. Oops. Perfect. Nothing. Poison burst. I mean, spawn a poison puddle is kind of tempting. Increase attack damage, bonus combo with the last hit. Now let's go for the poison burst. See if that's any good. Because a couple of activated abilities could actually be rather handy. Let's see, anything else? No. Want to go back here. Love how the scene is zoomed out for the boss fight so we can really appreciate how giant the giant is. Yeah, it works. Okay. Boop-a-doop. Do we... Sure. What blessing will you give me this time? Increase dash range, but set remaining HP to 50% HP. You know what? I can recover from that, in fact. I thought one of these had some HP in them. Maybe I already used it. Either way, if I can recover from that, I'll be in a decent position. I don't have much money. So I could buy the apple, which would heal me a little bit, but I think I might want to save. I'll just be very careful for this. Oops. Don't stand. Do that real quick. See if I get anything useful. Oh, right. Ow. Okay. This works. There we go. Just gotta keep my distance and stay away from him. Blast those guys. Get some purple. We're good. Okay. Didn't take too much. HP will come back. Increase attack speed. Sure. Because, yeah, we really gotta hit a lot faster with this thing. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Onwards. It's neat. It definitely feels like the ranged weapons are a fair bit better, from my opinion. Mainly just for keeping away from enemies, and also way faster. I would say it's mostly an issue of the melee attacks need something more interesting. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, like right here is just problematic. Because there's almost no I mean, I guess you can kind of tell. You can tell when they're going to attack, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I'll be fine. And if I can hit him, I can stun him. Okay, do that. The other thing is the really long animation on any of the ability use is downright painful. You are locked in it for a while. Okay, at least I can kind of just endlessly kite enemies if I felt like it. Oh, it's based on attacks, isn't it? Ow, that didn't work. I just want to hit some of these guys. I think the other thing is it doesn't... I don't know. I don't want to gripe too much, but it's very clearly like this is not the weapon to have used for this fight. I do appreciate that the abilities come back based on hitting foes. Increase damage based on HP lost. Sure. That'll help, I think. Okay. Whereas the poison, on the other hand, is truly functionally useless. It does, like, no damage. Okay. I'm getting better with the greatsword. It's just a matter of using it. There we go. Luckily, these guys are very killable. But yeah, 5 tick damage on poison is pretty functionally meaningless. I do appreciate the range on that, though. Okay, stay away. Stay away from B. Stay away from you. Yeah, okay. I just have to not be impatient. And then yeet them. No, that didn't work. Okay, stay away from that. Because those guys will absolutely blast me. Stay away from that. Delete mushroom. Yeah, okay, we got this. Or at least... Ow, damn it. Oh, that only did 1 damage, but right. That's still damage I don't want to take. Enemies will take more damage for 5 seconds, increase critical damage multiplier, or damage and stun nearby enemies after rolling. Oh, that's actually kind of useful? That's either really useful or that's, like, obscenely good. It's okay. It's mostly useful for just getting out of the way. It's not particularly amazing. I was hoping it would, like, roll through certain enemies or something like that, but alas. On the plus side, there's actually a lot more health just kind of available. Ow. Okay, just keep clobbering them. Get them some poison, but boy, that poison takes forever to wind up. Okay, stay away from Rog and Rolla. There we go. It looks like I can dodge almost as soon as I've pulled that move off. Just handy. Yeah, like I said, there's actually tons of HP that is just available. I almost wonder if I would have been better off with the, this spinny ranged attacks. There you go. And yeah, if I can manage to hit a foe with the roll, I think that's part of it. That it only is kind of on the terminus, and that's a little hard to aim. There we go. We got it. I'm good. Let's see. Last hit combo stuns enemies. Increase critical chance. Or burst area. Let's go for the stun, just because what else am I going to do? Yeah, like I said, there's actually a lot more HP available than I thought there was going to be. Do you want a challenge? Please be my guest. Hi. Oh. Get you. Ow. I have no idea what's summoning the rocks. Okay, nope, he just winks out of existence. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I killing everything? Nope, that was the wrong direction. Because I'm doing a damn good job of fighting more or less everything. Is it just based on... Nope, take the reward. Well, I have no idea. Hopefully I didn't take any damage from that. That would have been tragic. Okay, increased attack damage, high critical chance after rolling, chance to crit for 10 seconds. Let's just go for brute force. I just want to hit things hard. Looks like I can do nothing to him. Alright, what are you? Hey, it's the merchant. Okay, could go for the blessing, but let's go for a vitality booster. I guess I might as well just get 2 apples. There we go. They're not out of stock after all. And now I got a ton of HP to squander horribly on Giant of Mont St. Michael. But I might be able to beat it. Because this guy's biggest issue for me was mainly just being able to get out of the way. Okay. Just avoid. Just keep clobbering. Oh! Interesting note. His minions give HP. I'm actually in a good spot here. This guy attacks slow enough and gives me plenty of opportunities to just flee. So I can just kind of get out of the way. Oh boy, that's a big rock. Okay. And he doing this, but that's fine because I have the bonus movement speed. Looks like his hitbox is kind of funky. Okay, oh boy. He does get faster and more angry. Whoop. Avoid that. Roll in. Avoid more small rock. Void. Plenty of small rock. Whew. That hurt. Oh, that didn't work. Do poison. I think you can actually just iframe roll through attacks. Kind of yes, kind of no. Oh, that's really annoying. Kind of yes, kind of no. Ow, what? Oh, they're behind him. It's probably fine. Okay, and then I just have to wait. Because that move is a jerk. Oh, and that can hit him multiple times. There, he's dead. That actually was not nearly as bad. I think the main thing is the roll distance plus the movement speed made him far more easy to handle. Or far easier to handle? I don't know. Anyway, we're done. Or we're not. Nope, Giant has been slain. Play again on a harder difficulty. No, thank you. It's a neat game. It definitely wears its inspirations with pride, and generally for the better. I think the Hades upgrade tree model is... Upgrade tree? It's not really a tree. But the Hades upgrade style is a good way of doing it. Though it looks like you can get upgrades for other classes too, so it's a little bit more generalized. I'd love to see more, because a lot of them were just like bonus crit damage, bonus movement speed, bonus damage, bonus damage on enemies that haven't been hurt yet. I want things that really change how I play. Because the throwing knives, those are the ones that got the really cool upgrades. You know, the ones where it was just like, hey, now you're throwing knives behind you. Now you're throwing 3 knives in front of you. And now they're bouncing and exploding. And it's like, that alone made it so much spicier and so much more interesting. And so hopefully they do a little bit of that. We'll see. But it's a neat game all the same. And I'd like to try more once it's, you know, out of alpha. Because for an alpha, that's pretty promising. But with all that said, let's move on to the next.